Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Plymouth in Washington County where police have made an arrest in a murder case. Jeffrey Houghton II, 36 years old of Roper, turned himself in Tuesday night on charges of first-degree murder, breaking or entering with intent to terrorize or injure, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Officers say the shooting happened at around 7:32 p.m. Monday at apartment C at 308 West Water Street. There, police found Quadri Pettiford with gunshot wounds. The 31-year-old died later at the Washington Regional Medical Center. Now, police say both men know each other and that the investigation is ongoing. Now we want to turn to a massive avalanche in California that crews again are still working to recover from. NBC's Morgan Chesky has more.
Right now, we're not far from where this incredible search and rescue mission is playing out in a remote, rugged area of the Sierra Nevada. And overnight, we've learned that rescue teams were able to reach and save 6 members of that group. Those skiers brought out safely. 2 of those individuals are currently being treated at a nearby hospital, but that leaves 9 other skiers still unaccounted for in an area off of Castle Peak. This is, again, a remote, rugged area about 25 miles to the northwest of Lake Tahoe. 2 rescue groups on skis and 1 snowcat machine were used to locate that group late last night. Authorities crediting the use of avalanche beacons and SOS signals sent from their cell phones in guiding them to exactly where they were following this massive avalanche. We know that the risk was incredibly high yesterday, and this group was experienced, even included 4 professional ski guides, and they were on their way out when this side of the mountain gave way. We do anticipate learning more from authorities later today as they address the ongoing search. California Governor Gavin Newsom promising an all-hands-on-deck approach to ensure every resource is available to try and search for the remaining skiers still trapped somewhere in an incredibly snowy Sierra Nevada. Morgan Chesky, NBC News, Truckee, California.
Thank you, Morgan, for that report. We now turn to our forecast, and we are essentially dealing with the exact opposite. Right now, the West Coast, particularly the mountains of California, all the way up across the Cascades and the Pacific Northwest, seeing heavy snowfall. Areas of low pressure continue to push a lot of moisture up along the West Coast mountains. Here in eastern North Carolina, we are not seeing that. We're seeing kind of the opposite. We've got warmer weather on the way due to a strong flow out of the southwest that's bringing air temperatures up into the 70s as we head through today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. This isn't going to be a one-off event. It is going to be a stretch of 70-degree weather. And checking the calendar, yep, still in the middle of winter. But that's eastern North Carolina weather for you. Just because you're in a season doesn't mean you'll experience that season. We will get back to winter weather by the time we get to next Monday. But for today, mostly cloudy skies and very warm conditions. Coming up for tomorrow, we hang on to the heat and most of the cloud cover, but a few showers will be possible tomorrow. That few showers on Thursday, and that will extend into Friday. But heavier rain and more widespread rain is expected to move through the east this weekend. And with that round of rain moving in, we will see air temperatures drop a bit. Right now, hitting 70 degrees in Greenville, southwesterly wind at 20 miles an hour. It is windy out there. You can see the camera shaking due to the winds. So if you are planning on heading outside, don't be surprised if your hair gets blown every which way. Here's a look at your current air temps. Right now, we've got 70 not only through Greenville, but through Kinston, New Bern, Jacksonville, and Kenansville. We've got upper 60s in Goldsboro, Rocky Mount, Williamston, Plymouth, Swan Quarter, along with Edenton and Elizabeth City. In fact, I missed Stumpy Point, currently showing 72 degrees. Having a tough time believing that's 72 right now, with Manio currently sitting around 9 degrees cooler, and Hatteras still in the mid-50s. But alas, everyone is certainly warmer than where we were yesterday by a large margin. Not even close. looking around a 20 to 30 degree rise off of yesterday's temperatures from this point yesterday. It is warm out there, and of course we are seeing a few sun breaks, but cloud cover is very much present throughout the area. Wind gusts will reach around 30 to 35 miles an hour throughout the rest of the afternoon, but as we head towards 5, 6, and 7 p.m., winds are really going to start to relax. Now, we won't really lose out on the southwesterly winds overnight tonight, so that is going to keep a lot of the heat that we gained today present down at ground level by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. And with a steady southwesterly flow over the next 2 days, heat is going to remain high. Air temperatures, again, in the low 70s for this afternoon, already there across parts of the east. We're going to be there again coming up for tomorrow. In fact, maybe a degree or two warmer tomorrow than what we're seeing today. And then on Friday, we are looking at the mid 70s. So let's plan out your day tomorrow, your Thursday, on an hour-by-hour basis, starting out at 7 with 54-degree air temps. There will be, again, cloud cover throughout the east. A few rain showers will show up, giving about a 20 to 30% chance of rain. Not everyone is going to be seeing the drops tomorrow, but a few of us will pick up maybe a trace to possibly 2/10 of an inch of rain. Not a lot, but do want to make you aware of it. That way you're not caught off guard if those raindrops start to fall over your head tomorrow. Now again, it looks like most of the rain is going to be staying a little bit closer to the Virginia line. Air temperatures again back into the 70s as we head through your Thursday afternoon. On Friday, starting out in the upper 50s to low 60s, getting into the mid to upper 60s by the time we reach lunchtime. And well, after that, things continue to heat up as we see, well, a little bit of clearing there the tail end of Friday. Won't last long, though. More clouds will build over the east Friday night into Saturday that will keep us cloudy and wet over the entire weekend. 76 degrees Friday turns to 62 on Saturday, 53 on Sunday, 45 by the time we reach next Monday. Now, by that point, we're going to be looking at sunnier conditions. So if the cloud cover has got you down, not to worry. We are going to be breaking out in the sunshine for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. But for the rest of this week, we are looking again at cloudy conditions. But it will come again with some abnormally warm temperatures. Normal this time of year is right around the 60-degree mark. Being in the low 70s to mid 70s, you can tell we are certainly above that. That's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday.